What's up, Mick? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Here we are, part 2. I just had a good lunch with my mom. Had some Italian stuffed peppers. Man, they're good. Had some cornbread. A little bit of bubbly water to wash it down. Now we're going to head here. I don't know if any of you guys mapped it out, but we're going to head from here, Mullica Hill, New Jersey. We're going to take some more nice country roads, enjoy the scenery. So we're going to go here from Mullica Hill down to National Park. So if you're curious the way I'm going, punch it up on your Google machine. And get my lid on. I had a good visit. I try to come see my mom every weekend when I can. I've been a little bit busy, so I missed a couple weekends. So it was good to see her. You know, you only get one mom. So spend all the time you can with your mom while she's around. Because the time's going to come where mom's not around, and you may wish she was. So I'm big on making new memories, especially as I get up there in age. Luckily, my mom's doing really good. She's got good, solid Italian blood. She's 77 now. She's running up on 80. But longevity related to our family. The women in our family have lived to be in the 90s. My nana lived to be 94. So yeah. So I had a good hangout, good session. How's everything sound? Can you hear me? Testing. See, I'm going to put my ear plugs in. Got to protect your ears from the wind. You get a lot of wind noise when you're riding on a bike. People think it's just about the engine sound, but it's not. It's actually about the wind noise. You get wind buffeting in your ear. Awesome, Mick. Awesome. Well, sit back and relax. We're going to head down to the river, and I'm going to show you the view from across New Jersey over to Philadelphia. So you get to see some cool stuff. So I'm going to put my earplugs in, get this bike started. We're going to have a nice ride. It's about, I don't know, 25 minutes maybe down from here. So take a ride with me, will you? Put me on the TV. Put me in the background, whatever you want to do. Relax, have a good time. Let's go. Got a lot of sun out today. The sun feels really good on my skin. Let's go. today. I hope it's nice where you are as it is here. We got low 80s here today. 83. How many people in the VC actually ride? There's only one guy I know. I know Baron Lonnie, he rides. I think there are a lot of motorcycle riders in the Vine community. Got some more people coming up over here on our left. A lot of cycles out today enjoying the sun. There's more people with shorts on. Idiot out here with shorts on today, Bride. power saving on. Just took it off. What's up, Paul? I'm not taking the same way back. Take a ride through the cemetery? Let's take a run through the cemetery. Let me show you guys why it's a good time to live right now. Here's a perfect example of why you need to live right now. Going to end up here at some point. Live life, have a good time. Enjoy what God's given you. right, that's enough of that. How you guys doing today? Enjoying the ride? Nothing like the smell of horse piss on a Sunday afternoon. I guess it can't all be flowers, can it? That's right, Elephant. Get outside and have some fun. This asshole behind me almost fucking pulled right out in front of me. See what I mean? You gotta be careful. You gotta ride like you're the quarterback. Everybody wants to tackle your ass. Be careful. bikers out here today. Got the right idea. This building right in front of us here, that dates back to late 1700s. Used to be a library. I think it is still a library. Lots of people out riding today. Lots of people riding. And a lot more people wearing shorts than I ever suspected. I'm not the only idiot out here with no leg protection. I usually wear boots, long pants, jacket, gloves. What am I wearing today? None of it. On a little tour. I'll show you around a little bit before we get down to the river. And see, look at that. All I'm missing is a giant American flag hanging off the back of my bike. Take you on a little tour down here. We're in National Park, New Jersey. Right along the river here, right across the river. I did a stream recently where I was down here. Riding on Maui. Lots of cool bikes on the road today. I hope you're enjoying the ride. Let me know if there's anybody actually out there watching. I hope you're enjoying it. Just want to share a little bit of the experience with you. Fuzzies in the air. Stop up here in the shade. I'll check these comments real quick. See what I've been missing. Let's see. What have I been missing here? No, Paul. Actually, no, there's really no high-rises around here in South Jersey. You got to go all the way down to Newark, New Jersey, north, all the way pretty much up by New York, or you can cross the bridge over into Philadelphia, and then you'll see a lot of high-rises. But essentially, we don't have a lot of density here. We've got towns and small cities, but we don't have a lot of high rises. I think the highest rise probably in Jersey that I know of, at least around South Jersey, is probably, I don't know, 6, 7 stories, maybe 10 or 12, 13 for like an apartment complex. Good. It is a perfect day, Darren, for a ride. That's why I figured I'd get out. There's a lot of little fuzzies flying around in the air, too. Some of the downsides to riding a bike is you tend to eat some bugs now and then. And you's enjoying the ride. I'm good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Not that many people hanging out, but what do you really expect? It's kind of a niche thing again. So yeah, I'm going to do a little loop up here, show you the river as we swing around. And then we're going to head down to another spot right by the river. I'm going to show you that. And then we'll hit our destination, which will most likely be where I streamed last time. And you and all, and Paul and Scotty, you were there with me when I was sitting on the dock a few weeks back. I think we're going to head down there, but I'm going to show you another spot and do a loop around there before we get down to the river. And yeah, Alpha, I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Glad you enjoy it. I'm having a great time. There's a lot of guys on bikes riding today, guys and girls. I see an old Kawasaki, early 70s Cowie. Of course, my bike's old. I got an 82 Sabre. I'm sure you guys seen pictures of it. Custom bike that I built, essentially from the ground up. So let's continue on. What do you say? giant motorcycle to go out and have fun. That guy's on a scooter. He's even got his lady on the back. I don't care what you ride. Just get out there and ride. There's a lot of freedom in riding. I enjoy it. Speculative. You're focused on what you're doing. Enjoying the breeze. All the different smells in the air. Day. I'm going to take you down to another spot down here by the river. We're going to do another loop around. Then we'll hit our destination down here. Take a little walk, head to the pier. Hopefully it's low tide. I can take you for a little stroll on the beach. We'll sit in the shade and hang out for a minute. What's up, Royce? There's a guy that rides. Royce rides. Royce, you got a show going on tonight? Royce in the House has a great channel, always related to really good musical topics. Go check him out, Sub Royce. He's a great guy. Yeah, just out taking a ride today, Royce. Showing people around South Jersey. Right on the river here, Delaware River, right across from Philadelphia. You gotta love stretchy pants. little shot here across the river real quick. So right across here at the river, we got Philadelphia. And this is like I said, this is Fort Mercer. Fort Mercer has a lot of history. Let me see if I can see you guys. See, what did I miss? There we go. Yep, elephant's in the house. Paul back. Jeff's here. What's up, Jeff? Darren's here. What's up, Darren? Elephant says his brother rides. He went out today to go ride with his buddies. Of course, most people that have bikes are out riding today if the weather is permittable. Did you used to ride, Royce? I thought you mentioned you were riding. Yeah, Royce has got a show tonight. 6:30. What is that, West Coast? So like 9:30 East Coast? I'm on the East Coast. Rock and roll's greatest frontmen and what made them great. I like that. Elephant's brother's got a Harley with a 115 in it. Nice. Miss You's in the house. Good to see you. It's a beautiful day today. Look at that sky. Yeah, West Coast time. Royce is West Coast. Royce has got a good channel. You should go check him out. He's got a good panel of guests up there. They like talking about music. Just like I like playing music, and it's all about playing music, and then we talk afterwards. Royce likes to focus directly in on talking about music. And he's got some good subject matter, so go check him out. He's a cool guy. Yeah, Mick. I rode off-road from 8 years old to, well, let's see, I haven't ridden off-road for quite a while, but I rode up into my mid-30s, dirt bikes essentially, so I've always been into clutching the bike. It's no big deal for me. Of course, it's a lot safer to be riding on the dirt than it is on the street. Pretty dangerous on the street if you don't be careful. Oh yeah, Soldier Fat Boy and Ultra Classic. FLH TCUI, right, Royce? The Ultra Classic. So yeah, it's a nice day here. Let's move on to our final destination. I don't know if you can see all the boats out there hanging out, but people out there having a good time. Got a lot of planes coming by. So Philadelphia Airport's right across here. So you see a lot of airplanes coming in. Just about every 2.5 minutes, you can almost time it. But let's head on to our next destination. What do you say? I'll sit back, find a little bit of shade, set you up on a log, and we'll see if we can't chat for a little bit. Let's move on. Ladies out today. Wait for this goose to cross the street. the not so pretty part. Let's take a second, see what we got here. Yep. People playing volleyball out here, hanging out by the river. This is the part of the river where people usually come to get a blowjob. So let's split out of this one. Give you a nice shot across the river down here. This is nice. About that. So right across the river here we've got the Philadelphia Shipyard. Got a lot of old naval vessels out here sitting in mothballs, aircraft carriers. And right over here to the right, Philadelphia City proper. And as we leave over here on this side, you'll see that small island out there I was telling you about. And it looks like there's a bunch of boats out there hanging out today. I do miss having a boat. I had a boat for a while. They say the best parts of having a boat are buying the boat and selling the boat. Everything in between is just a pain in the ass. And they're right. So let's head on so I can park and then we'll take a little walk. What do you say? we are. Park this guy and take a walk down. Have ourselves a cold snack down by the river. Catch up with you guys and see what's going on. Just give me a minute to get myself situated. I'll be right with you. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride. You guys have been down here before. Some of you. Know that Neil Young song? Down by the river. You guys enjoying the ride or what? Let me know. Beautiful day for it. Get the beard brushed up. Bird's nest out of my hair. Glasses on. Hat. Gotta have the sun hat, right? Got sun out of your eyeballs. Lock up my bags and then we'll be on our way. There we go. Take you off the holder here. All right. There we go. Let's take a walk. See what I missed here. Yeah, Mick was here. Oh yeah, the Laughlin River run. Yeah. Bullet hole in a slot machine, 3 from his. Well, I think you got more lucky than you ever could have on a slot machine, huh, Royce? There we go. Let's take a walk. Set up here. Got everything? There's a bike if you're curious. 1982 Sabre. This thing was on its way to the junkyard. I stripped this down. Everything came off, including the engine. I built this engine. This is in a 750, 1100 in a 750 frame. And just polish time on that aluminum alone, I probably got 3 weeks just in polishing all this aluminum. Of course, I did everything. I built this exhaust, 4x4 exhaust, no baffles, no mufflers. That's why it's so fucking loud, because I built it on purpose. And yeah, I did all the body work on it, all the paint, all the graphics, everything, because I like a challenge. Yeah, let's head on down. See what kind of trouble we can't get ourselves into. Maybe there'll be some Mongols down here we can get into scrap with. Can you hear me okay? Not sure if I got my hand over the mic or not. Yeah, you know, when it comes to bikes and building bikes, I could always respect the guy that built his bike as opposed to the guy that just opened up his fat wallet to buy a bike. So, you've got the skills to build your own bike, maintain your own bike, and understand the mechanics. You got my respect. Almost doesn't matter what you're riding. Matter of fact, it doesn't matter what you're riding. If you can build a bike, maintain a bike, understand what it is you're doing. I've had that bike for about 8 years now, and since I've done that total rebuild and that rehaul on it, I haven't had one single problem. That bike is not broken down one time. So yeah, we're gonna head back down to that same spot. get ourselves a little shade. I know my arms are going to be nice and red when I get home tonight, but hey, I don't want the farmer tan. That's why I chose the sleeveless shirt today. No sleeves, no farmer tan. So got my little cooler with me. I got one cold snack in there. Gonna get out of the sun. Gonna get out the sun. Get up into a little shade. I hope it's low tide today. Last time I was here, it was pretty high. Couldn't really show you much down the beach, but not that there's very much to show you down at the beach, but you know. I don't even know that you would call it a beach. The river's edge. Let's just call it the edge of the river. How's that? I think calling it a beach is a bit too grandiose, especially for the Delaware. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the ride. We took a ride from my house over to Ma's, had some lunch, had some stuffed peppers, had a little good conversation with Mom. Hopped on the bike, came from Mulligan, right over here, National Park. There's a lot worse things people could be doing on a Sunday, right? Very nice day out here. Lots of bugs out today. Lots of flying ants and that kind of shit. What's with all the flying ants? I don't know. It doesn't sound promising. I didn't check the tide chart. When I had a boat, I used to check the tide chart every day to make sure you could put your boat in at the right time, get it out at the right time. What's that? Look at that. See that wild turkey running in there? Wild turkeys. What do you want to do? You want to sit on the dock, which we've already done? Or do you want to walk down the beach a little bit? Oh, we walk down the beach a little bit. Let's find some shade. I can sit you up on a log and we can chat a little bit. I got fishing down here. Like I said, there was a time where you couldn't catch anything. Most likely you'd be catching a dead body if you're out here fishing. So yeah, here's Philadelphia out here. What's happening? Good. Just ducked under you, man. Got that nice red line. I can see that perfect.
Yeah.
Catch anything?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
Okay, I'm over a dozen nice ones too like that.
Really?
Some pregnant ones, some chamacaddies, some bullhead.
Very nice. I was just talking about how 30 years or so ago you couldn't catch anything in here but a dead body, maybe.
Shit, still catch.
All right, you too, brother. He said he caught a whole bunch. Head up around here, go up around the bend, see what we can find. Yeah, there's Philadelphia City over there. Not a bad day to be out. We'll head right up here around this bend. We'll park our asses here in the shade. A lot of nice. It's a good place to come for driftwood. That's it. Give me a minute to get situated. I'll do some zooming in for you and stuff. I'll show you the city and all that kind of shit. See, there's that island I told you about. See that island out there? That's a man-made island, and that's like the tailings from the dredging they do out here to keep the channel deep. And it created an island, and people go out there and hang out. They call it Rat Island. There used to be a bunch of rats out there. I always wondered how rats get way out there on an island. So they did. Got a beautiful sky out here today. Great day to be kicking. I'll head back here on this log right over here. Let's backtrack a little bit. You know, big old yellow plane coming in. People out on the jet skis flying around. Motorcycle in the water. Jet skis. Great day to be out and about. Okay. I'd say this is as good a spot as any. Let's check the comments, see what I missed. That's Philadelphia, right across the river, Mick. Yep, Royce, he worked on his bike. Excuse me. What do you say? Black with pearl, blue ghost flames. There you go. That's what it's all about, Royce. Yep. There you go. Yeah, here we are. See if I could zoom in. Zoomer-rooney. There we go. That's Philadelphia. Right out there. It's a Navy Yard. Philadelphia. Walt Whitman Bridge. Let's see. Shipyard over there. And then right there is that's the island I was telling you about, made up of dredgings. And of course, over in this direction here where I'm pointing now, that's Delaware, right over there. Now, you could take the Delaware all the way down to the ocean. And that is, what's the name of that bridge? I forget the name of that bridge, but that's a double-decker bridge. It's got a bridge on top you can ride on, bridge on the bottom you can ride on. And that takes you to the Philadelphia airport. What's it? Is that what it's called, Jeff? Platt Bridge? Platt. Somebody screaming. Look how fast that motherfucker's going. Holy shit. Better be careful, man. I've seen people get their ass handed to them out here flying around too fast. It is a lot of fun. One of the things you got to worry about out here is you got to worry about things in the water like this, like hitting a massive underwater log or a log just below the surface. Smashed a lot of props on my boat doing that kind of dumb shit. Certain times of the year, the river is just packed solid with all kinds of debris. So you do want to be careful. But it is a great place to hang out, that's for sure. Let's see if I can get you set up here. Give me 1 minute. Okay. All right, Jeff knows that bridge. Platte Bridge. I didn't know that was called the Platte Bridge. Jet skis. I love jet skis, man. They are so much fun. I don't even know if they call them jet skis. I don't think it's called a jet ski. Water cycle. So much cooler than jet ski. Let's see, can I find something here to prop you up with? So I can't find a log here to prop you up on. Let's get this log right here. I'll put that log right there. Yep, hold on. Got high production values here. Wave runner. There you go. Let's see. There we go. I'll just sit you right there for a minute. I'm not going to be able to see you. I'm going to bust out my cold snack, and then I'll get you reset. Nice day out here. Very nice day, especially once you hit the shade. Okay. All right, let's get you reset here. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. I know I sure am. I'll put you back out in the water. Just stare at my ugly mug. Glad you guys are hanging out with me today. It's just, impromptu kind of thing. Just hanging out, enjoying life. Got one cold snack here. That's all. Let me point you back out there again. You want to look at the city? Let me point you over at the city. Zoom in on the city. Yeah, wave runner. Should have brought my tripod with me today, but I didn't think about it. Dang it. Come on, phone. Hold on now. Dang it. Oh, hold on. Can't get this phone to cooperate. Dang it. Hold on. We'll work it out. Let's find something to prop you up on. Plenty of junk on this beach. I know I could find something to stick you guys in. Let's try this. Well, this is not easy without a tripod. Not easy at all. I'm not going to give up, though. I'm just going to have to hold you in my hand for that, I guess. There we go. Just have to hold you in my hand. Wave runner. Yeah, that's right. It's a wave runner. It's like an old school jet ski. Yeah, nice day today. Very nice. Plane coming in. Big yellow plane. It's like a big old banana. Spirit. Ever look at one of those and picture it like snapping in half midair? Great, right, man? Back in the 70s, early 80s, this beach would be loaded with fucking garbage. I mean, loaded to the hill. I mean, there's still some trash around here, but it's nothing like it was back then. Back then, they didn't even want you touching this water. It was so fucked up. I don't know, Paul. I didn't bring my swim trunks. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? No, I jump in there. I'd say it's I don't know, 60s. Yeah. No, it's swimmable. You could jump in there. So I hope everybody's enjoying their day. Hope you're enjoying the sharing. See if I could zoom you in on there a little bit. A little bit of zoomage. There we go. Here, there's a Rat Island. Dredgings. You know, because they dredge the channel here so the big cargo ships can get in and out. And that's where they dump it. Excuse me. And it creates an island. In midsummer, there are probably 50, 60 boats out there. Again, Delaware's down that way. And again, you could take the Delaware River all the way down to the ocean. Good to see you. Hope you're enjoying your day. I sure am. Beautiful day. Good day to be alive, huh? Isn't life great? I know life can be a kick in the ass occasionally, but all in all, life is a pretty fucking amazing thing. And if you're alive right now, thank your lucky stars, man. It's a good day to be alive, isn't it? Just like these guys out here. Running out and around on his boat. Yeah, man. A little barbecue with some friends. I don't even need friends to barbecue. I don't need anyone to barbecue. I love barbecuing so much. I'll barbecue by myself. No problem. Actually, last week I barbecued. I had some leftover hamburger meat I got from the Amish market. And man, that stuff is really good. Big old goose flying by. Isn't that cool how close they fly to the water? And I like smoking with applewood chips. I think applewood's the sweetest kind of smoke you can get. And I made a bunch of like mini meatballs. Like half a size of like a golf ball. I had about 20 of them. And I put them on the grill, and I put just enough heat in there to make it about, I don't know, 250, 300 degrees. Loaded the charcoals up with applewood chips, and smoked those meatballs for about 2 hours. And man, were they good. So smoky, you don't need to put anything on them. Put a little barbecue sauce on them, man, they are tasty. Little morsels, just bring them to work. Pop them in your mouth and chew them up, man. What are you guys up to today? Anybody enjoying the outside? Or are you living vicariously through me? Which I wouldn't mind either way. It's kind of why I'm sharing. Maybe you can't get out today. Maybe it's raining where you're at. Maybe where Paul's at. It's always raining, right? I don't know how many days a week it rains out where Paul's at in Britain. I know it always seems to be raining out there. Kind of like Seattle. Seattle's the same kind of thing. It always seems to be raining in Seattle. The suicide rate's so high in Seattle around those kind of areas of the country. They hardly see any sun. It's always raining or just got done raining. People are bummed out. Yeah, man. Ribeye, there you go. I've been wanting to do a brisket for a long time. Thing is, in using an actual smoker, you know, I got barbecue with an offset smoker. To really properly smoke those brisket, man, you got to have 10, 12 hours of free time. And it's difficult to keep something going with charcoals at steady temperature for that long. There you go. Elephant's jamming out and recording some tunes. There you go. Love it. I've been trying to get like an internet band together. You know, we got the technology nowadays where you can record a track, send it to your friend. He can record guitar over. You send it to your next friend. He records bass. I've been wanting to do that for a long time. I think technologically we're pretty much at that point now where we can do that. I just got to find the right people that not only know how to play, but are good at working technology and that kind of thing. That's how that last Voivod album was written. Pretty much all sound files being sent to each other. They didn't even spend any real time in the studio. And it's one of their best albums ever. Yep. Yep. Sonobus. So you already do that? You already do that, Elephant, huh? Pretty cool. I got some really killer ideas. I got some song ideas. I got some lyrics, a lot of lyrics written down. A lot of drum ideas. Yeah, if you're going to do it live together, there's always an inherent issue with latency. I know there was one website, I forget what it was called, but they claimed that wouldn't be an issue, but it ended up being an issue anyway. But yeah, I think the easiest way to go would be to literally just record a file, individual file, send it to your friend. You know, like I do a drum track, send it over to you, you do guitar, you send it over to your buddy, he does bass, send it over to the next guy, he does lyrics, send it back to me, make it so it's editable, edit it down, mix it down. So if anybody's interested in that idea, let me know. 'Cause it wouldn't take me long to figure out how to make that work right. Okay, you play live with someone who lives in New York. And another guy who's in Philly. Okay, so you're thinking maybe in country latency's not as big of an issue as it is overseas. They may have gotten it figured out. This is a few years ago that I saw the first kind of machinations of the whole band streaming at the same time in different locations. What's the name of that again? Elephant? Sonos? What was it? Let's see. Sonobus. Is that like a website that you pay for? Okay, I gotcha. So can somebody from the West Coast stream with someone on the East Coast and not have any latency issues? Free. Wow. Interesting. Okay. 5 miles apart. Yeah. Right. I'm in the same boat as Paul. I haven't really looked into it since. But sure, the technology's really advanced even over the past couple of years. So I think we might have more of a chance to kind of do that thing. Guy's flying. Beautiful sky today. People are just enjoying life, man. That's what it's about. Yeah. There you go, Paul. I don't know, maybe this Sonos thing that Elephant's talking about is, it may be a feasible thing. But I think related to like scheduling and that kind of thing, it may be easier for somebody to just do a file, you know, record a file, send it to somebody else, and they can work it out, send it along to the next guy, and then send it back to me, and I can mix it down and make it sound good. I like that idea, though. If you got people that were on the same, or at least within like 3 hours of each other, it was difficult enough just getting people in my own town together for practice every week, let alone people on 2 different coasts and in a different country. Another one of those planes. A lot of Spirit airplanes flying by today. There's Walt Whitman Bridge. Check my battery. Alright, we're doing pretty good. That's the Coast Guard slip. Years ago, there used to be a little tiny cove. You could only get to it by a tiny footpath. Now they've blown it out to make it a Coast Guard slip. It is free though. You don't have to pay. And I've dumped a mini boat in there. I got a ticket on a boat once. Technically it was a boat. It was a canoe. And I chopped 3 feet off the back of the canoe and I flattened out the back of it. And I had a 20 horsepower engine on the back of this canoe. And I was flying around in the river. It wasn't registered or anything. Of course, I didn't know. I didn't know or care. But I got pulled over by the Coast Guard doing like 45 miles an hour on a canoe. That was an interesting time. What are you in for? Killed my wife. What are you in for? I was going 45 miles an hour on a canoe. The things you do when you're young. So I think we got about 2.5 minutes in between each plane that comes by. Nice day. Glad you guys joined me today. I appreciate it. Again, if anybody wants a copy of Hydra 7, again, we got pinched last night for 13 tracks. I've never been pinched for that many tracks, maybe 1 or 2 tops. 13, that's pretty insane. So, Hydra 7 is not going to be able to go back up because the 85% of that stream is just going to have to be cut out. So I think we'll redo Hydra 7 and we'll call it Hydra 7.1. We'll start choosing things again that won't be so pinch friendly. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Guys down here hanging out on their wave runners. There you go. Paul, what do you play? I didn't know you were a musician. What do you play? So you play guitar or bass? I play drums. I could lay down some killer drum beds, send them out to you guys, and see if we can't do like a VC kind of band thing, which I wanted to do for a long time. Like a VC super group, you know what I mean? Put out maybe a comp, you know? Do some originals, maybe do some covers. Might be fun. Oh, rhythm guitar, cool. So all we need now is a lead guitar, bass, and I could do vocals. I've done a lot of singing in the past. So I could definitely lay down some vocals, if need be. So yeah. We'll talk about that next time. There was that wave runner again. Dude's flying. Yeah, Paul, I do. I do have some lyrics. Some of them are pretty deep. I definitely don't write about flowers and sunshine, that's for sure. but it's real deal kind of lyrics. Kind of poem based, you know. Consider it more like a, not so much a rhyming poem, but yeah, I sing about my experiences and dreams I've had and things that may be wrong with the world. Yeah, haiku and shit. Yeah. Shit like that. Nope, it isn't you. It isn't always sitting by the river and sunshine. It's not. Sometimes it's horse pee and stinky mulch. But, you know, in those times, that's kind of really when we're tested about, you know, what it is that we can handle as a human being. What's up, Tuco? Good to see you, brother. How you been? Just hanging out by the river. Had myself a little cold snack. Getting ready to wrap it up in a minute. I'll walk back up the hill, jump on the bike. Ugh. I like gas. I like the smell of gas. I don't like the smell of mulch. Especially the mulch that has all the pee in it, you know, the steaming kind of mulch. I like that redwood mulch, but I don't like the poop kind of mulch, you know what I mean? They mix all the poo in there. Uh-oh. Tuco's hauling these fucking albums in, man. Good job, brother. Tuco's got a good channel. Tuco is what I consider to be like the roots of the VC. Like, the reason that the VC kind of was invented, in my opinion, because I go way back with the VC, was essentially to take you on crate digs, show you the real world of crate digging and vinyl digging. It's, you know, it's more miss than hit, but it's the reality of record digging if you're that kind of thing. You know, yesterday I went out, I was talking about it on my stream. I usually don't go out and crate dig, but I went out yesterday, and there's an upper floor to this record shop. And then there's a basement. A basement so low, the headroom was so low, that they actually had hard hats in the basement. Because every time you go down there, you smack your head on a rafter, a floor joist, or you smack your head on a fucking heating, like a main trunk to, you know, the heating system. And yeah, so the elephant's going out to crate dig tomorrow. That's what it's about. You got to get back to your roots now and then. Yeah, but they had a bunch of hard hats down in this basement. It's funny because I was halfway across the basement, and there are a few people down there, and you hear a smack, and they go, "Oh, fuck!" You hear another guy. You hear like this metallic sound. Boom! Somebody hits their head on a feed trunk. Fucking shit. And I said, "Man, they really do it having like some hard hats down here." And the dude goes, "Yeah, there's like 3 of them over there." You gotta be kidding me. The kind of crate digging where the ceiling was so low, you sit in a chair to do your crate digging. Big thing about crate digging is most of these places now that I've encountered, they've got them all on the floor. You know, kneeling down and bending your foot, you know, against the floor for like a fucking hour really kills your feet. So maybe bring a pair of slippers, you know what I mean? All I had on were these, you know, you got these guys on, you got the Converse on. My feet were screaming at the end of the day, man. My all bent. You know, you bend your toe for like 3 hours. The shit hurts after a while. So yeah, we got 14 people hanging out. Yeah, you know what, Tuco? It was insanely hot in this fucking basement. I remember I said yesterday, I said, this is insane. Not only do my feet hurt and my knees hurt and I smashed my head 6 times, but it's hot as fuck down here. And then you walk out with like a Robert Plant LP and you're like, fuck. It's the kind of shit that got me bitter from crate digging. But then I've also noticed recently, just when you hit that point where you go, this kind of sucks, dig a little bit more. Because every time I've done that, I'm going to quit, but I've kind of persevered and went on a little bit for another box or so. It seems to be the time when you find the cool shit. So just about when you're done and you're fed up, consider digging through just another box or so, and you might find that cool one or two in there. I also found a bunch of, I know Tuco, you were talking about 8-tracks the other day. I got a pretty neat 8-track collection. Probably got 400 8-tracks. Tasty 8-tracks, not a bunch of shit. Well, this guy had about 6 or 7 boxes full of 8-tracks. And I thought for sure I'd find something in there. But it was all lame, super lame, like dinner jazz. You know what, high def? I usually don't do it either. But it's all he had available at the time. So when I did, that's actually when I found a few good ones. I found that Savoy Brown. I found that Procol Harum, Salty Dog. And a couple other ones that I can't remember right now. But like I was saying, that seems to be when I find the cool shit, is just when I give up. So yeah, keep digging. Just when you're ready to give up, just dig a little bit more, and you may just find what it is you're looking for. Or at least you'll walk out not being so disappointed. But you don't ever have to be compelled to buy something just because you did a lot of digging. That's usually when you bring a bunch of junk home and you're like, fuck, I've been digging for an hour. I gotta bring something home, so I'm just gonna buy this shit. The best of the worst, you know what I mean? As far as what you find when you're crate digging. But yesterday, when I did get finished down in that basement and I walked upstairs, I said, do you have anything else? He's like, no, and I pointed in the back. I said, what's all this shit? It's like all sealed stuff. He goes, oh, you wouldn't want that. He said, you wouldn't want that. That's all consignment. And I says, why wouldn't I want anything that's consignment? He goes, well, it's more money. I said, I don't care if it's more money. I want something cool. And I started digging in that consignment pile. There were probably 8 or 9 of them on the floor, all sealed. And then I found James Brown, sealed, live from Texas, 1968. I think it was Texas. And I found, and I got that for $15. He knocked his commission off, just gave it to me for 15 instead of, I think, 25 or 30. And the other one I found was live from the Artist's Den, the Soundgarden show that they did in 2013. You know, they put the DVD out on that. And I found that, and he had $70 on that, and I walked out with that for $40. And that's 60 to somewhere between 50 and 65, $70 all day long. So it's another reason why I said, if you see something that's there that somebody's not recommending, just point it out and ask, because you never know. He's under some kind of assumption that, you know, people only want to dig through LPs that are in boxes. So I went from spending $18 to like $85 or $90. So, you know, it just goes to show. And I listened to one of those LPs today, and it sounds really good, man. I miss Chris Cornell. He was so cool. But yeah, keep on crate digging, guys. Don't give up. Just when you think you hit the end, keep going. That's right, you. Totally worth my time. I may have walked out of there with what did I find? Tuco? I found Gamma 1, and I found Gamma 2, and I found Pictures at 11 from Robert Plant. And the Tucker, remember the movie Tucker, A Man in His Dream? I found that soundtrack for a few bucks. And then I was pretty much done. I was fed up. I went upstairs, and that's when I was paying for it. I was like, what do you got back there? So persevere, you know what I mean? You see something in the background, just don't assume it's not for sale, or it's not listed, or it's not priced out yet, because, you know, he figured nobody would want that shit because it's higher priced stuff and it's sealed. And at the point I am in my life as far as collecting, that's the exact kind of shit I'm looking for, is the really cool shit. So and ended up walking out of there with a really good deal on stuff. So keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. All right. Oh, you went digging on Friday. What'd you find? Did you get anything cool? Tell us about it. Beautiful day out here. There you go. Yeah, man. Got a big old cigarette boat out there. That's the guy, Tuco. I told that story recently, Tuco, about this guy. I haven't been to that store. Funny story. The last time I went to that store, before the last time, which was only like a couple weeks ago, was 12 fucking years ago. And the last time I went there, he set me up with this really good discount. He's like, I'm going to set you up with a really cool discount. I'll give you 20% off of everything, and even if it says 10%, I'll give you 30% off. So I started going in there and buying all kinds of cool shit. And yeah, Royce, my pleasure. I'll see you tonight on your show, brother. I'll stop by. And I started buying a ton of shit from this guy. I go there like every other weekend. I buy just a stack of cool shit. And I noticed after a while he started getting a little kind of bitchy and started huffing. I mean, the last time I went, he's getting all huffy. It's like, he's doing like this, the nasally kind of thing. He's like, man. I'm like, what's the matter? He's like, I can't sell you. I'm not making any money off of this shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, well, this discount, I give you all these discounts, and I'm not making any money. I was like, dude, you gave me the fucking the discount. What are you getting mad at me for? So I was like, fuck off, dude. So I just bought the shit, and I was like, fuck off. And I literally didn't go there for 10 or 12 years until I went there a few weeks ago. And the dude had the same kind of shitty attitude. Everything's 10% off. And I'm like, are you sure it's 10% off? He's like, look, if you look through there, you got to put everything back, just don't mess everything up, because every time somebody looks through, I got to deal with all this stuff. I got to put everything back. I'm like, dude, just fucking relax, man. So, I went there a couple times, and he seemed to be cooler about it. No big deal. But I'm waiting for the ball to drop again, and it's got to get like some kind of fucking attitude problem about it. So yeah, I'm getting pretty low on my battery here. Yeah, he's exactly what. Yeah, he was a wanker. He is stressing out for like no reason at all. Like, what are you getting so mad about? You set the fucking terms, and you're getting mad at me because I'm buying shit. How can you get mad at me because I'm buying shit? You set the fucking terms. So change the fucking terms then. But yeah, what are you gonna do, man? But yeah, I think I'm gonna head out now, head back to the bike, and take myself a ride home, get myself a shower, and get cleaned up, enjoy my night. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I'll be back on Wednesday. We're going to do a Cerberus session on Wednesday. And so we'll be doing our Twitch thing. Now you can't save the Twitch. You can't save it to Twitch. So if we do Twitch shows, it's going to be more kind of an in the moment kind of thing, and then it's going to kind of disappear when it's all gone. So yeah, join me on Wednesday. Paul and Tuco and you. And Royce, thanks for hanging out. Hi, Def. I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time riding on the bike with me today. I appreciate you hanging out. And I'll see you really soon. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. Love you all. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day, man. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Because, again, that's what life's about. And Elephant, thank you as well. Miss you. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Jeff, thanks for telling us what that bridge was again over there, because I had no idea. Paul, take care, brother. Keep yourself dry. And maybe we'll talk more about doing that kind of VC band thing. Maybe we could put something together and do some songs. But till then, I'll see you guys. Again, thanks for hanging out. Love you all. Take care. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Platt.